Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Laura and today I wanted to show you how I am decorating my room as well as some easy and last minute DIY ideas. Let's prepare some easy hot chocolate that everyone can do. So basically first pour milk into a bowl and let it cook for a few minutes. While the milk is cooking, you can add other ingredients such as just a bit of sweet cream, chop a few pieces of chocolate. It can be any chocolate that you prefer. And then you add a bit of cinnamon for the taste. And also I added a bit of vanilla extract. Then just whisk everything together so that all the ingredients combine nicely and that the chocolate can really melt, and then you get this beautiful texture of a hot chocolate. The texture all depends on how much chocolate you actually add, and this time I wanted to do it a little bit more watery and fluid, if you know how I mean. My favorite thing for the Christmas time is also to add a bit of or a lot of whipped cream, and then you also add beautiful ingredients such as those little chocolate stars or maybe some almonds, and there you have your beautiful and delicious hot chocolate. For my cookie recipe, I am combining butter, flour, a bit of cinnamon and also a little bit of sugar with just one egg. This whole recipe is actually pretty simple once you get into it, but a little advice that came from the experience is to add exactly the amount of flour that it says on a recipe, because at first I didn't add enough and then my fingers got so sticky and I didn't like the feeling. So maybe definitely try to use as much flour as you can. And then basically after you combine all the ingredients, you put what you got in the freezer for a little bit, and then afterwards you roll it on a table or something. I used my fingers because I didn't have any other supply. And then you just cut out the shape that you want. You can do it like with a knife or maybe with something that was already made for the shapes. I also melted a little bit of chocolate that was mixed with milk so that can be my topping. It was really a fun activity to create all of this by myself, and I was having a lot of fun while doing it, and I also listened to my favorite music at the moment. So if you want to basically bond with yourself, I would suggest this as a very fun activity. And then afterwards, as a nice deed, but also because it's Christmas time and it's definitely a time for giving, you can give your cookies to someone special, to your family. For example, I gave this to my boyfriend and to my family, and they all said that it was delicious. Make Christmas time the time for yourself and your family and the closest people, and also make it magical and beautiful, because that is what it is. After we baked some cookies, it was actually time to clean up the room and to decorate it in a Christmas spirit. I bought this amazing Christmas blanket, as you could have seen earlier, and I couldn't wait to put it on my bed, but I'm actually very sorry that I didn't get to buy some pillows. That would be actually a nice touch to the room. What I'm showing you here is basically a command hook. I don't know how else to call it in English. And then you attach it to some type of surface, and then you get something to, well, hook on it. And then I decided to attach some LED lights so that I can have a beautiful glow beneath my bed. When it comes to last minute decorating, I think that those beautiful lights are really the best and also very cheap way to really get into the Christmas vibe and to really feel the magic. Also, they were kind of falling off, and then I decided to attach a little bit of Christmas washi tape to it so that they would stay on the wall. What I did next was improving the curtains with a little bit of Christmas decoration, and this kind of little decoration was actually made for a Christmas tree, but I decided that my curtain would be attached together, I guess, with an elastic, and then also on top of that I would add the ornament. And honestly, this turned out to be so cool that I actually regret that I didn't buy two pieces of this ornament, but I managed to find a different way on how to decorate the second one. And as you can see me, I'm just putting together a mask and also a little bit of washi tape, and then on top of that I will add another beautiful Christmas ornament. And I mean, honestly, you don't even have to buy a lot of stuff in order to decorate. I mean, it is necessary to buy something or to have something Christmassy, but you don't have to spend thousands of dollars or something for a decoration, because if you're crafty, then everything can work out just as well. Really let your creativity speak here instead of you. And then after a little bit of failing, I actually had such an amazing idea for this one. You're going to love it. So at first you basically buy double-sided sticky papers. I mean, I don't exactly know how to call them, but you're going to see what I mean. And they cost me like $1. Here they are. And then you attach them to some type of surface. For example, I used my window for this. What we are going to do here is basically, after attaching them, we're going to put those little stars that I showed you earlier, and we're going to have a beautiful starry window. The process was long because, as you can see, first you have to peel off the surface that is not sticky so that you would get the two sides that are sticky, and then now here we're going to attach our stars. Even though it took a little bit more time to make these, I was actually so pleased with the result. It is definitely a last minute kind of idea, and it was very fun to actually make this. I was listening to some Christmas music, and such a fun and relaxing activity. And now here is an idea about what to do with something DIY and something that includes a little bit more cutting and also papers. So I bought some type of paper materials that can be used as paper wrappings, and they also cost me like $1, and you get 28 of them. And I cut this kind of paper more like to the middle, but not really, so that the part that was not closed was actually smaller. The upper part of the paper was actually made for the roof, and then the bottom was supposed to be like a little base of a house. I saw this kind of idea on Pinterest and I thought I should recreate it, and what is very nice about this is that this little house can be very individual and customized, and you can add all types of designs. You can print out something, draw something, whatever you want. I went for a very simple and minimal design where I was basically just using a white pen and also my brown Tombow brush pen, and I created different designs for different houses, and then I made total of 4 houses. I also love how at first I didn't even know what I would be creating, not just for the video but for my room generally. And then when I went to the store, I got the idea when I was like just seeing those papers, then I got the idea. And also when I saw all the stuff that I have already at home without buying something, I also got the idea. So basically what I want you to learn from this video is that I think that you don't need some type of fancy or expensive stuff in order to decorate. Sometimes you just have to look at your room, look at something that you already have, and then use it the best you can. In life generally, we always tend to want something that we don't have, and that is making us angry when we don't have it. But an important lesson is to actually look at what we already have and how we can use that. And then basically what I did with those houses was that I put them on the window and I added also some lightning there, and the window suddenly looked all magical and pretty and amazing. And I would say this is all the point of Christmas, to make it beautiful and to make it work for you and to make it magical. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful and beautiful to watch. I really enjoyed baking cookies, making cozy drinks, and also decorating my room, and I will enjoy spending some time in it. And I don't know what else to say except make it your own, make it beautiful, and enjoy everything that you can. With some more Christmas aesthetic, I wish you a Merry Christmas and have a great time and great holidays. Bye guys.